only go so far. Someone whipping in this kitchen out this mayonnaise jar. Some old man with little whites to watch the shit get on. Jay-Z was mine. Trying not to lose, playing this game. I'm willing to die. Jason was mine. I pray in the Lord, don't come get me. Winning on the run. You'll never do, playing this game. I'm willing to die. Jason was mine. I pray in the Lord, don't come get me. Winning on the run.
Me reminiscing, remembering we used to get it and argue with mama like him again. Tell her I love you when she just say why you defending them. This time of love's innocence, we was like souls innocent. Finishing all of your sentences, friends would say they go your twin again. Guess I'm just missing it. Lower the voices, lower the noises, put on an album, turn on the volume, make love in the shower like there goes the hours. Tryna vibe, tryna kick it with ya, keep it 2 times 50 with ya. The time of your life, every minute with you. Now I see the bigger picture. We were supposed to be good on so many levels, on so many levels. Love more than just a hood, on so many levels, on so many levels. Yeah, you was that one on so many levels, on so many levels. Still can't even shake it, baby. Damn, we should've made it, baby.
Hello. Welcome to WillPower UnSurfaced. I'm your host, Khadijah Sims, along with my co-host, Baynes. And thank you for joining in with us today. We were running a little late today.
Yes.
But we are here.
And it's a hot one.
And it is hot outside in Philadelphia today.
It's hot girl summer.
So if you in Philly.
You a city girl? Where the city girls at? I'm a city girl.
It's hot. It's hot out there today.
I know they say hot girl summer, but it's too hot. I don't like the heat. So I just have a city girl day, city girl summer.
What? Okay. Well, the one's going to have a city girl summer, okay?
What is city
and y'all
girl
know y'all know about them city girls, right?
We out here in these streets.
Y'all know about them city girls.
We ain't taking no prisoners this summer.
Yes, because I don't feel like me. I'm not taking no prisoners because I don't feel like being bothered with people. So.
Hey. Let your hair down.
Yes. And so it's summertime, and it is finally getting hot. It's getting warm. Everything is opening back up. Yes, so know, I guess it's almost over with the pandemic stuff.
No, it ain't almost over, child. They playing us.
So.
They playing us. They gonna come out with something else in a minute.
So I guess the pandemic is over because they said it was over. Like in New Jersey.
Hey, Gerald.
In New Jersey, they don't have any restrictions for indoors.
And I was really surprised. I'm really surprised at the amount of people that have like there's still mask mandate like going in these businesses and stuff, which is really surprising with things opening up, and rightfully so, because we know COVID did not just disappear. I was on Twitter today and there was a young lady who's been in the hospital for 2 months. She was 43. She's 43, I believe. She was like 8 months pregnant. And she caught COVID, and her 4-year-old daughter just turned 4 maybe over the weekend. But anyway, she passed away. She's a 15-year-old child. She passed, and the baby. They couldn't save the baby.
Oh, my goodness.
And she had been in a coma for 2 months because of this. So
from COVID. So yes. She was in.
So people, just be careful if you're out and about. Just be careful where you are, and if you're not going to use a mask, just do all that you can to make sure that your immune system is not compromised.
Exactly.
That's all. Just make sure that you do what you need to do to build your immune system to keep it strong.
Wow, I'm sorry to hear that. That's
she was black.
Wow.
And she had no underlying health issues.
No underlying
health issues. That's what was strange. She had nothing. She was perfect health. So I don't know how she caught it, if she was out and about in the crowds. I don't know. But, she's gone.
Wow.
Her poor babies.
Rest in peace to that young lady, and my heart goes out to her children, her family. And she lost a baby.
Yeah.
She passed away, and she lost a baby due to COVID. So, you know, like Dawn was saying, we opening up, and I'm joking. You know, I be doing my little jokey jokes. Hey, G. Hey, everybody. Hey, Keish.
Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all.
Hi, Dawn said, hey, y'all. Y'all know if y'all go on YouTube. I love y'all watching my Facebook, but y'all know if y'all go on YouTube, you guys can see us both. But, you know, please take extra precaution and extra care to mask up when you're in crowds of people, or make sure your immune system is strengthened. Make sure you're taking vitamins. Make sure you're using black seed and different things like that. What do I drink? That nasty tick syrup. It's not nasty. The elderberry syrup. I use that. Yeah. Sour sop. Yeah. I use that. So, you know, if you're going to be out and about, and you're going to be out in these crowds, because there are crowds like this weekend, everybody and their mother was out. But you know what? Oddly enough, the traffic was actually good in the city this weekend. I'm surprised. I was a little surprised, but maybe everybody left the city.
Probably. I was out Friday and Saturday in the heat in the morning. Mm-hmm. And I'm telling you, by the time I got back home Saturday afternoon, I was spent. I was like, oh my God. Like, I didn't know if I was having a heat stroke or what. It's like, wow. I literally, as I was walking to the house, I was like, oh Lord, just let me get in the house. Right. It was bad.
Because you're out there walking in that heat.
I'm walking in this heat. I stopped and I bought a 32-ounce bottle of water. It's like, I'm trying to keep my fluid intake up. Like, what more can you do? Right. I mean, that heat, it was blazing. Yeah. Like, so guys, just be careful as you're out and about. Don't play in this heat, please. Heat stroke is a real thing. And you don't want to go home. You already don't feel well. Right. You don't feel well. You know, put a cold rag on your neck, on your head. Drink some water. Keep yourself hydrated. And most of all, let somebody know that you don't feel well. Right. You know, right. That's in the house, or just someone can check on you. They don't hear from you in an hour. They can pick up the phone and be like, "Hey, ring your phone or something. Hey, how you doing?" Because this heat is not a joke. So, in addition to COVID, now we got to watch for people having heat strokes. You know, This is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's and I'm telling you, people are going outside. Like, so, you know, everybody's outside and everybody's going to be outside.
And remember, last summer it was not as bad because everybody was indoors.
Well, yeah, because last summer we were still on lockdown and most of the stores weren't open. You know, so I spent most of my time in BJ's. And Walmart.
So everybody was in the house underneath the air. So this is just like Mother Nature saying, okay, y'all couldn't get out last year, so I'm going to fix y'all this year. So, you know, now all of a sudden it's happening fast. It's coming out as fast. That's the other thing.
Yeah, because it was like winter, and then it was summer.
Right.
Like, it was chilly, and we had that chilly, and then it got hot immediately, like, you know, from one end to the next. So, like Dawn said, don't play with the heat.
Please,
and you know, us, we had our little tender age. You know, we in our best years, and we can't be fooling around in that heat. Okay. Okay. So if you outside and you walking around and you sweating a lot and you feeling sick on your stomach and you nauseated, you know, those are like the first signs of somebody having a heat stroke. Okay, Glow.
And make sure the babies are hydrated as well.
Yes, make sure you don't give them a lot of juice. Yes, let the baby drink water.
Make sure you get these babies some water.
Yeah. Hey, but how about you can trick the kids? Let me tell you what you could do. Okay, especially the little kids. You can trick them into drinking water, and this is how you do it. You go get you some of those popsicle things that you can pour juice in and make it popsicle at home, because I bought some for my grandkids from the dollar store. And you pour the water in there and you freeze it, and when they take it out, they think they're eating a popsicle. The kids gonna eat it, especially little babies, because they like to eat ice. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good way to get the water, let them get their water intake and keep them hydrated, and they don't have to drink a lot of sugar. Or you can put a little bit of lemon juice or a little something in there, give it a little flavor.
Put some mint.
Use the hint waters.
Hemp water?
Hint, H-I-N-T. Hint waters. They taste pretty good.
I've never heard.
They have they're like a water that has different flavors, like watermelon.
Okay.
But it's like natural. Hey, Benjamin. So do that. Make some hint water popsicles with the. But it's a nice way, like I said, especially the little babies, because you want to keep the babies hydrated.
Keep your children hydrated, please.
Yes.
Especially if they have, if they're asthmatic, you know, if they have health
allergies
issues
and stuff like that, they always
please
dry.
Keep them hydrated, please, and keep them underneath some air. So keep popsicles on hand. Keep Pedialyte on hand. Pediasure. Keep some Tylenol, some Motrin, because you know. These are things that you need. All households should have them anyway. Right. But unfortunately, we have a lot of people today who don't know how to be a parent. I'm just being real, just being honest. So I don't know what it is to grow up in a household, or to have a child or some kids and not have these things on hand. But unfortunately, everybody is not like us.
Right.
Everybody wasn't taught like we were taught. But here we are again. This is why we're here. This is why we're putting out this information. Keep some pain medication for your babies, some allergy medication in the house for these children, please.
Yes.
So Pediasure. No, what is that? No, it's not Pediasure. Pedialyte.
Pedialyte. And you can get the you can make that. Yeah, you can. I was about to say, or you could, like I said, get those dollar store things for the Pedialyte in there and make your own popsicles.
Yeah.
Cost you $2 less to do that.
To keep these babies hydrated.
Yes. Because
this heat is taking no prisoners. Same way COVID wasn't taking no prisoners, the sun is not taking any prisoners. Okay, the sun going to claim whoever it is they want to claim. So again, do your best. Keep these babies hydrated. Keep yourself hydrated.
But make sure you do get some sun down, because you need some vitamin D. So if go out early and get you some sun. Go for a walk before it get real hot. Get you some sun. And then during the hottest part of the day, stay in. Stay in with
Shannon.
the babies. So this is June, Dawn. And
yes,
June is Father's Day. Father's Day is in June.
Yes, we coming to honor the daddies again.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about the daddies today.
So we want the fellas to call in today.
Yeah, so we want you guys to call in, because you guys never well, no, the men do. As a matter of fact, I'm putting y'all ladies on the spot, because the men call in and the women don't. So ladies, this is, you're not fathers, but you might have gave a terrible gift or something like that. You might can call in, but we want to know from the fathers, like, what is the worst Father's Day gift you ever got? And what kind of Father's Day gift would you like to get?
What is it that you would like to get? So any event that your children's mom may hear this, or your children's mothers may hear this, or if you're intended, you're dating someone. Or your kids. Or your kids might say, okay, let me get my dad something. And then also, we would like, if your father was present in your life, what is some wisdom that they had given you that you go by this day, that you abide by this day? So that's what we want to hear from you guys. So call us 267-888-6019. That's 267-888-6019. And before you guys call, I'm going to tell you, for Father's Day, there is a comedy show, Laugh Out Loud Sundays. It's a Father's Day special. They have Pierre, Mike Brooks, Bill Bellamy, Cleon, and Touré. It's going to be at the Met on June 20th. So if for those of you fathers, if you want to go out and you want to do something for yourself, you want to celebrate yourself, or ladies, if you want to take your guy out, your special someone, and if they enjoy comedy, this is the perfect Father's Day gift. Take them out to dinner the same way we celebrate the mothers. Take them out to dinner and take them somewhere where they can woosah. And this is the perfect opportunity for them to woosah, to get their laugh on. So again, it's Pierre, Mike Brooks, Bill Bellamy, Cleon, and Touré. It's at the Met, June 20th. The show time is 7 p.m. and the doors open at 6. So you can go to laughoutloudshows.eventbrite.com. That's laughoutloudshows.eventbrite.com, or heavyhittersofcomedy.com. Okay, and it's the general admission, $50, VIP, $75. Get that man the VIP. You make him feel special and spend that extra $25. Okay, spend that little extra time. Treat him right. Get that man some VIP. Let's make it big for Father's Day. You know what I mean? Because you probably got him some drawers last year. So if you they need drawers, because some of them don't buy drawers. So they only get them once a year, Christmas and Father's Day. Okay, you buy the fathers some underclothes. Okay. Don't buy them no drawers. Take them to the Laugh Out Loud Sundays comedy show. To the comedy show. Get that in addition. Okay, some drawers. So get them some good drawers. Get the underclothes from the children. So Shannon, tonight we're talking about fathers. We were just asking some questions. We know Father's Day is coming, so we just wanted to see what you guys and hear you guys again to say. What is the worst gift that you have ever received? What is a gift that you would like to receive for Father's Day? How would you like to be honored? Or what is it? How can we as women What can we do to make you feel good on Father's Day?
Right.
What is it that you really want? If some men just be like, I just want them to leave me the hell alone. I want
Right.
some peace and quiet. Now, if that's the case, ladies, get out the house. Leave these brothers alone.
Right.
I'm
Let
all
them-
for
let
it.
them
I'm
play
all
the
for
game
it.
all day.
Let them do whatever it is they want to do because
Sit
it's
on the
their
couch
day.
with their hand in their pants.
But the thing is, we want to know. We want to know. We want to hear from you. We want to hear what it is that you want. See, we can't be. We don't know. We can't be held responsible for what we don't know. So if we give you something that you don't like or you don't want, it's not our fault.
Right.
The onus isn't on us because you didn't tell us. There was no communication. So here's the perfect opportunity, fellas. Call us. Let us know what it is that you would like.
Yes.
And some people be like, sex, I don't have to have sex
That's
on Father's
regular.
Day because it's not something special. So,
Right.
but this is what normally happens on Father's Day for some men. Like ladies, we got to do a better job. Honor your dude.
Right.
Honor, let me qualify this. If he is a good dude, if he takes care of his children, if he takes care of your children and their
Yes.
kids, if you got a good guy, be respectful of that man. You better honor him and celebrate him.
Because it ain't a whole lot of them out here,
Because honey, that's like finding a needle in a darn haystack.
Yes, it
Honest
is.
to God. So you celebrate these brothers. So because brothers, I'm all for supporting y'all and
That's
I'm
right.
one of y'all's strongest
You gotta big our
advocates.
men up.
I'm your ally because I'll build you up. But don't be out here making me look crazy. So I'm
Right.
get on the ladies about not taking, about doing y'all right. So again, this is your opportunity to let us know what it is that you would like to receive on Father's Day. What is the worst gift you received? What is some wisdom that your father or a male influence in your life,
yes.
a positive male influence that they have given you over the course of your life, something that you still apply to your life today and you have found it to be successful.
Yes.
So that's what we're asking. So the phone lines is open. Let us know.
Let us know. And we got some fellas in the studio. So fellas that's in the studio, what are some gifts that you got that were horrible? Or what are some gifts that you would like to get? You will be surprised to see someone give you. You guys, you guys are here. You can tune in if you want. EA, I know you got something to say out there. Here you come. Come on in here. Come on. We got a caller?
Oh, okay. We got a caller. Oh, shucks.
So we have a caller, guy. We got somebody calling in. So let us get our technical issues together over here.
Oh, shucks.
Hello, caller. Who are we speaking with?
It's Big Exclusive.
Hey.
Hey, what's up, Shannon? How you doing, Big Exclusive?
Ladies, what's going on?
How you
I love
doing?
your show.
Thank
Thank you.
And thank you for calling in. So, Big Exclusive, what would you like? Because you're a great dad. You're a great dad. And I see those posts, and I see your daughters up there getting them numbers. I
Hey,
see
Tony.
them YouTube numbers going up for your girls now. So, I'm paying attention. So, what would you like? What would be the best gift that someone can give you? What would be something that you would like to see? Something you would like to give?
All right, so first, I appreciate the love for my babies. Thank you for the compliment on being a good dad. So I would be remiss if I didn't plug Kayla and Cameron Try on YouTube. Make sure y'all go check it out.
I
Like,
followed them already.
subscribe.
I'm going to follow
yes.
these
Comments.
Follow the babies. I'm sorry, Shannon. Go ahead.
So with that being said, I got to get the shameless plug out the way. My babies be working hard, man. So the question is, what would I like for Father's Day?
Yes.
Yes.
So to be honest, I think me personally, I don't know about any other dads, but I would like the day off from everything and to be pampered. Like, I don't want to have to think about work. I don't want to have to think about filming, podcasting, website sales, nothing. I want to be able to turn off the brain and go get my feet done, go get a massage, have a nice dinner.
So do you want her to
And be
cook?
left alone.
Wait, do you want her to cook or would you like to go out to eat?
I would prefer if I'm out getting, the massage and all that, a nice little dinner afterwards, then be able to walk into the crib, put my hand in my pants, with the remote, and turn off the brain, be the best Father's Day ever.
No, I love that.
Absolutely.
I love that. Now, ladies, here we have a gentleman he's a single dad. He is telling you what he wants. He wants to be pampered. He wants to go to the spa. He wants to get a pedicure. And he wants to go out to dinner. Make it happen. That's not hard.
Get that
and
man
he wants
a
you to
massage.
leave him alone. He want to be able to shut down and have some peace. So that means once he come back in the house, just shut up. And we ain't got to have no conversation. Let the man have his 24 hours.
So he can sit with his hand in his
So
pants.
he
I gotta say, I gotta say, my daughters have never bought me a bad Father's Day gift.
Oh, that's awesome.
Never. They have bought me some of the best gifts. I actually still have a pair of sneakers from last year that I've never worn that they bought. Like, they're so nice. I just haven't figured out, a way to get them on my feet. But cologne, the cards they write are always beautiful. I get handwritten cards. Like, I don't know, man. I got the best kids ever, man.
That's
the
what's
best.
up. But I'm going to tell you where you can wear them sneaks to. You can wear them sneaks Sunday to that Philly live movie premiere at the Hilton in Camden. It's a movie premiere for Philly designers. It's semi-formal, so you can get a little dressed up, and you might can find you a fly outfit. The ticket's only $25. It's from 3 to 6. You can throw them on.
Who do I send the money to?
You can EA. Put the information. There you go. I'll tell you.
In fact, brother.
EA, my man. EA.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
In fact, brother, I will
EA
give you
in
a
the
free
building.
ticket. I will give you a free ticket
Did
on
you
the
hear
Step of Their
that?
show.
That's the man right there.
Absolutely.
Brother, and get some love. It's
And if
Hey, I
you
gotta
bring the
tell you.
girls, we got tickets for the girls. If you bring the
Yes,
girls,
they
we
have
got
children,
tickets for
so
the
we
kids.
have some
If
free.
you bring
we
the
have
kids.
some free tickets for the
Hey,
children.
listen,
Yes.
listen, that'd be great for their channel. They never been to a movie premiere, so they could do Taylor and Cameron try a movie
there
premiere.
you go.
Absolutely.
So
you go.
get with me. I got the tickets
Yeah,
in my
so
bag.
what we're doing, Dawn got the tickets for the
Listen,
baby.
real quick, the story about EA, right? The first time I met EA was down at PCRadioLive.com. Me and the warden was having a meeting, and EA was coming through. When I tell you, EA, one of the most solid, real, thorough people I ever met in my life.
He is. He really
From
Absolutely.
day one I met him, every time I run into him, it's the same thing, man. Salute to EA, man. He's
appreciate
one
that,
of the realest, genuinely, in the most sincerest way, one of the thoroughest people I ever met in my life.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that because
That's real, EA.
I like
That's
the
real. Like,
and honestly, a lot of people don't like to give to each other as brothers, as men, constructive criticism on things that we're doing. To be all way honest.
Yeah.
Nah, EA, I'm gonna give you your flowers, bro. I done seen you put together events that were like stop the violence. I done seen you pull artists up and put them in position to succeed without asking for a dime. I done seen you put people on.
But I ask for money
no.
now. Oh,
Listen,
Lord,
we
you're
gonna
right.
pay
Go ahead.
today.
I
No, go
respect it, and it's only fair. But what I'm saying is, when nobody else, when it wasn't cool to do it, and when it wasn't the thing to do, bro, you was doing it, man. So
I
I
appreciate
salute
that,
and I give
man.
you your flowers right now. Bro.
Thank you, bro, man. That made my day. That
So-
made my day.
So we can't wait to
Out of
see you,
everything
Shannon.
positive.
We'll see
Appreciate
you on
that.
Nah,
bro.
I listen. I can't wait to run into you again.
Absolutely.
Dawn,
Yes.
put me on. I grab some tickets. I don't need free tickets. I gotta support. You know how
Oh,
I
you
get.
can get them on
So-
Eventbrite. I do have some hard copies, but you can go to Eventbrite. Just type in. You can go right to Google and just put Philly Stormer Fashion Film. It pops right up.
And
And-
don't
All
forget,
right, say less.
It's basically
I'm on.
is a semi-formal dress code. Strictly enforced. It's suited and booted time because we're representing our children. So not only do we have about 40 to 50 kid models that's going to be at this facility. It's going to be their grandmoms, their grandfathers, their uncles, brothers, sisters, models and designers. And it's just a film that we're doing before we release it to our distribution company to put it. Now, Philly Uncut, we wanted it to go on Netflix until I discovered Tubi. And Tubi offered the larger, accolades on the back end, to have it exclusively. So I was grateful for that. To be very, very honest. So now this fashion show film, nobody's really doing anything in the fashion world with the models. So it's something that I wanted to do. There's 3 collaborated shows put together in one film. Running time, we collaborate almost 2 hours. So by the time we give it to the distributors, they're probably going to make a few episodes out of it. But I'm grateful. So, June 13th, the Hilton Hotel, Camden Waterfront. It's the new Hilton. It's beautiful. The ballroom we have, they call it the Walt Whitman Ballroom. The Ben Franklin Ballroom, they call it. Excuse me. Even both bridges represent Philadelphia, Camden, South Jersey, North Jersey. It separates it. But I'm really, as a father, because he want to be pampered. And that's nothing wrong with that. I provide that to myself a lot. Mm-hmm. When I get my leisure activity, which is when I'm in the house, when I go in by 9:30, I always had that principle for many years. I guess since coming out of jail. Mm-hmm. I learned when I went to jail, wasn't cool. I learned, like everybody have their, what they learned from. Right. I learned from going to jail. I will never try to do anything to do that unless I had to protect y'all, protect my family, or protect my loved ones. I'm with the shit, as they say. Right. But as a father, what I would want, my kids give me always good gifts, to be very honest, you know what I'm saying? But as a father, all I want is to enjoy a good dinner and maybe some wine. I don't want much.
And you can get some from Big Exclusive.
But listen, and really honestly, what I'm doing this time is trying to get all my friends I grew up with and people that's cool to go with me to the Laugh Out Loud concert on Father's Day at the Met.
We're going.
And I want to go together though. I want to go as black men, like me and Man March. Right. Not to just so we can say, now I'm into photography and media and just like Big Biz. You know what I'm saying? To keep it real. So, but to capture that moment, I have been doing that for the last 21 years straight. On my birthday, July 1st, what I call them born days. So as a father, I just want to see fathers unite. Fathers get credibility just on that day. It ain't got to be to the. Now, what he described is more like for his family. I guess he was showing shots because he do a lot for the household. But black man, we're always supposed to do all of that.
But see,
so don't look for a reward.
But wait, you do that for you. Right. The thing is to let someone else do it for you now.
Yeah, but all I want is, it's kind of hard because just give me the ambience of a good vibe. It don't matter what it is. It could be, I bought some Readers. I got you 3 pretzels and a water ice. I'm thrive off energy. I thrive. Right. So it's being as though I'm very energetic. Right. You will have to just come with it.
Right. So something simple for you. Water, ice,
anything.
Just something simple because
reach over and kiss me.
See, just show
reach over and kiss me.
See, you know what I'm saying? He like physical affection. You know.
Yeah, I'm a Cancer. July 1st. Don't talk about me.
Y'all so
Dawn is bad. So what? That's because when y'all get us. That's when y'all get us. We be taking y'all to get Manny and Petty's and giving y'all money and paying y'all T-Mobile and AT&T and Sprint bills.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And your mortgage.
You gonna get
for the bougie ones. And your mortgage.
One thing I can say, I've never dated a Cancer. I've never dated a Cancer.
What's your sign?
I'm a Libra.
What month is that? I'm just studying this. October. So let me see. Octoberans, peoples. Y'all are Scorpio and Libra. Y'all you're a water sign or a fire sign?
I'm an air sign.
You're an air sign. See, you all over the place. See, I can just tell you right now. That's how I do my breakdown. So don't get me started about. All right, what's your sign?
I'm a Taurus.
Taurus. So what's you? Water, fire,
Earth.
See,
I'm grounded, baby.
Yeah, you grounded. Yeah, you know why you grounded? Because you trying to take control of shit. Y'all fucking Taurus. Y'all Earth. Y'all see, I own this shit. I'm the Earth. See, right there, I'm a water sign. So I'm flowing with what's going on. And that's my
I got me a water sign too. So.
On Father's Day, I just want a little love. But if you give me something now, if you're gonna make it more possessive with a feminine or a male person's getting together. Mm-hmm. All right, I want roses. I'm bougie. Give me roses like I do you.
Okay.
Go get a jacuzzi pup somewhere. I don't care where it's at. It could be your tub. It ain't gotta be now. It ain't gotta be super out of the. No, it's the thought that counts. Mm-hmm. Rose, something sexy on, some lingerie, something nice, and the food already done. No, you can't cook with the sexiness on because
you're gonna smell like onions.
No, not only that. Dog, it's gonna be hype. I ain't got time to be waiting around looking at you. No. And that's bad. No, but you gotta let me get it off right then and there. I don't want to foreplay. I don't want to lust. I don't want to stare at you. Yes, you look beautiful. It's about me now. Remember that.
Right. No
It's
teasing.
not about you. No teasing. Straight to the. As soon as I see you, it's a wrap. Come on upstairs. Headlock. Percolator, yeah, straight to the, on Father's Day. So that's what I want.
So that's what he wants. See, that's that cancer for you right there.
That emotional, sensitive cancer.
For my folks, they asking me what would I want on Father's Day. You know, this is one of the best shows on Glockaware to me.
Listen,
better than my show.
That's like, right, Crystal.
They keep it real, and they asked him, what would you want on Father's Day? You know, so I said, all right. First, I said I don't really want nothing. It started out about the kids. What would you want for your children? You know, in big business, you know, my man on this joint too, he was collaborating. He's ladies, listen, if he's single, oh my God, he bougie like me, but he want a lot. He want a massage, he want a mani-pedi. I'm gonna break it down so the females understand, Big Biz, because they ain't used on them all. You sound like you was a little too extra, like you high maintenance. But ladies, he don't want much, something that you already do. Let me be your salesman, being as though you gonna relax. We gonna act like it's Father's Day. Ladies, he just want a mani-pedi. It's not much. Go to wherever you go, get your special, give him a mani-pedi. You understand? And now, leave him alone. He gonna go in his man cave. Don't ask him where he going. Babe, did you eat? Don't ask him nothing. Just make sure the food is done and just be in the bed just in case. Now, make sure you do not have that remote control. The remote control goes on this side. I'm educating the ladies. Now y'all too, Dawn and Khadijah.
I hear that.
Listen, I don't have nobody that I gotta buy a gift for. You know.
But sometimes you got somebody that you crack you scroll down your phone.
Stop playing.
Everybody know what I'm talking about. You scroll down your phone, and once in a while you say, "Hey, what you doing tonight?"
See, I don't do none
of that. Come on, single people play that game. Now, let's be real with y'all.
I'm honest. I don't do none of that.
Come on. Oh, so you straight to the goddamn, like I just explained. Nigga, if I call you,
it's what it is.
You better just come straight to the house. You ain't even got to pick up.
See, you know what?
I done told her. She done told her herself. WillPower. Yep, that's the power right there.
I would like to, I wouldn't mind spending my money. I'm not cheap. I don't mind celebrating my man. I don't. I've never had a problem doing that. So that's why I'm all for whatever, but I would rather give him something that I know he wants. Something that he wants, something that's going to wow him. And
you reel him in. See,
it's okay.
What's your sign? You air, right?
I'm air.
See, so you all up in his head.
Exactly.
Trying to feed him.
Exactly. I'm gonna feed him, all right.
You massage feet and all that too. Do you do massages? Now, do y'all do massages?
If I have to.
Big Biz, when you want, because you see me said mani-pedi, massage us, touch on us. Like, no, and then, we want y'all to touch on us that night on Father's Day. So all the ladies, grab your husband, your boyfriend, your Rolodex friend, and on Father's Day, you go touch him. We not pulling on y'all drawers. Excuse me. Okay. I ain't trying to be rude. We not pulling on y'all. No, I'm speaking up for the men. Okay? On Father's Day,
Shannon,
that's all we want. Shannon. Yeah. Shannon. Yeah.
Shannon,
my
you
folks, yeah. Khadijah folks.
Listen.
Go ahead, Big Biz.
So listen, my daughter just showed me we the 13th is a shoot schedule for us. Okay. Kaylin Cameron is towing on that day. So I want to be able to support. So I want to grab some tickets for you to give away on the show tonight, Dawn.
Okay.
How many tickets you need to give away?
We can give 2 tickets away. You want to give?
All right, I'm on Eventbrite. I'm ready to buy them now.
Okay.
And I'm gonna shoot you over the tickets.
Put the name of their podcast in the subject matter.
I definitely will.
Yes.
So that way, when you print it, it can have that.
Okay.
See?
Because I didn't get mine off the site. So
that's marketing.
There you go.
That's why you can't say no.
So wait, you got hard tickets, right?
Yes, he does.
All right, Dawn.
Yes.
I'll hit you after the show.
Okay.
And I'll just cash after the money so you can buy the hard tickets from EA.
Okay. All right. Cool.
So we ain't got to do that.
Okay.
And thank you so much, Shannon.
Thank you
we
so
really
much, bro.
appreciate you calling
Absolutely,
in.
and I hope you
Yeah,
get
no
your
doubt. I
hope you get
appreciate
your wish
y'all.
granted on Father's Day. And if I don't talk to you, happy Father's Day, King. You are a king. Some people say, you know, they'll attribute you to be something else. You are a king. In my eyes, my philosophy, you are a king. And happy Father's Day, and you are a father every day to the day you die.
Absolutely. Thanks,
Fact.
Shannon.
Same way to you, bro. Again,
Absolutely.
keep doing what you're doing, bro. It's people out here who really watch it, who really appreciate and aspire, you know what I mean, to be able
Damn,
to
I
do what
appreciate
you're doing
that,
for
man.
the community and for
I
the
appreciate
kids,
that,
man.
man. It ain't too many people give me, you know what I mean, tell me. Some of my friends, but no, that's real, and I appreciate that. That's heavy. I appreciate the love just
No
coming
doubt.
from, you know what I mean, coming from you, bro. I really do. Thank you. Appreciate
All
that.
right. And thank you for calling in, Shannon. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, have a great show.
All right.
See, these ladies is powerful. I'm just dying. I was thinking about, since he said what he wanted, I can't wait to hear what Shab say.
Yeah, Shannon.
Because he in it fired up right now.
Come on,
So I'm going to step out and let Shabs
let
say,
Shab come
and Toucan, they all, and Musbatu. All I'm saying, yeah.
Come on, y'all.
I'm
Come on in here.
disposing.
So come on, y'all tell us what you want.
Don't be in there all quiet. We know you're out there.
Call us again, 267-888. 6019. That's 267-888-6019. Brothers, we're interested in hearing what you have to say, what it is that you would like to hear for Father's Day. What you would like to receive for Father's Day. Please tell us what's the worst gift that you have received for Father's Day. And also, please tell us some wisdom that a male figure, being it your father or someone else, a family member, had given you, and something that is wisdom that you're still applying today.
Yes, and it could be some wisdom, you know, any type of wisdom. Women, children, dealing with your children, you know, because, you know, our fathers have told us stuff when we was kids, you know, and we just thought it was a bunch of bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
My dad and I, we never really talked about relationships. The one piece of advice that he always gave me for relationships, he always said, you do not play with people's feelings.
Right.
You do not play with people's emotions. That's the only thing he said to me. That's why I'm a stickler for say what it is, put it out on the open. And people are like, well, you know, you emphasize so much on communication in this way, nothing could be misconstrued.
Right.
You know, because I'm not sabotaging myself thinking it's one thing and it's something different. So we're gonna put this stuff out here on the table.
Absolutely.
So, but he did give me great financial wisdom. But again, as far as relationships, and he's given me some other stuff, but those things are really important stuff. Those are nuggets that I still apply to my life today.
Yes.
Today. So I try, I'm not going to say I try. I don't play with people's feelings.
Right.
That's something I don't do. If I'm not feeling you, if this ain't working, it ain't working.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's why I always say, I treat you the way I want to be treated. So you handle me in the manner that I handle you. And for some people are not used to that. So that's not my issue. Then that means that I don't have time to pull you along. So then that means it's time for me to cut you off.
Right.
And I have no problem doing that.
And see, and that's great advice because, you know, you can't play with people's feelings because when people's feelings get involved, somebody will hurt you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Yep. So, you know, our fathers and, you know, for those of us who are blessed to be able to get some wisdom from our fathers, because I was fortunate enough to have two dads. You know what I'm saying? That gave me advice on things. My biological father, he always was a stickler about finances. And my other dad, he was the one that was like, don't mess with that boy, this boy, that boy. Like, he was on top of things like that. So, you know, having fathers that give you great advice and have men in your life that have gave you lessons and things that you can take with you in your life, it's just the best thing, especially for women. But we got Shab, and Shab, come on in here, okay? And Shab, you guys, he's gonna share with us some of his Father's Day inspirations.
Let us have it. Let us know. Inform us.
Oh shucks.
Yes, and
how
then
you doing, ladies? How you doing, Khadijah? How you doing?
Hi, baby.
All right. So, what we want to know about the Father's Day thing?
So, what we wanted to know is, firstly, what was some advice that you got from a father or maybe a male figure in your life, something that you carry with you to this day, some good advice? And also, what is a gift that was, if you ever got a bad gift, And what would a gift that you would like to get? Something that you would like to see someone give you?
Let me see. I've been taught. Well, Papa always tell you save your money. So
right.
That's one. And he taught me how to be a hard worker. He told me go out, make your dollar. You know what I'm saying? And go out, earn that money. He ain't never was about laying in the bed and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You had to get up and do something. So he learned me to make that money and save that money. A bad gift is no gift. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's a bad gift.
Okay.
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
Now, if you don't get anything, that's a poor reflection. No.
That's not on you.
No. Let me rephrase that. Let me rephrase that. There are great dads who don't get anything. Mm-hmm. So it's a poor reflection. That's on the mother, especially if the child is young. That if you know that you have a baby by someone who's really hands-on, get that brother a gift. And let the child sign the card. So that's what I mean to say.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. So it's not a poor. If you're a great dad and your hands on, it's not a reflection on you. It's a reflection on the other parent. To because they're not recognizing it, they're not honoring it, they're refusing to honor it.
And they're not allowing, and what the mother is doing as far as the child is, they're not allowing their mother, the child, to see how great their father is, regardless of whether you're with them or not.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. What about they're not together?
So
when they're together,
Now let me tell you something. Like my son's father, we ain't never been together. So I'm just saying, if he was a great father, if he was a really good dad, I would have had no problem writing the card.
Exactly.
And letting my son sign.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
There's nothing wrong with that.
My relationship with him has no being on his relationship with the child.
Right.
And how if he was there and he's providing for the child, that's me. I have no issue with that.
Right.
Right. Well, yeah, that's a problem out there in some relationships. When they break up, when they separate, it's just
and
the lady feelings get in the way of the
and that's
son
that's something
the daughter and the father.
She needs to work on. That's a flaw within her. That's something that she needs. She got to get out of her emotions and really recognize the guy for who he is.
True.
If he's a great dad, then he's a great dad. You cannot take that from him. Don't ever take that from him. And even if you are together, that's even more reason for you to buy the darn card and let the kids sign
absolutely.
it.
Oh
You know what
yes.
I mean? Like, yo, come
absolutely.
on. What in the world? But see, some people you together and they still don't do it. But you want to be recognized on Mother's Day? Honor these people. Honor them on Father's Day. Honor them on Christmas. If you celebrate Christmas, honor them on their birthday. But we want all these things, but we're not reciprocating.
Yeah.
I think I'm sorry.
Go ahead. I was just gonna say Mother's Day is way bigger.
Mother's Day has always
Day.
been big though, because first of all, mom's gonna do them regardless. See, they don't give a damn if you don't give them nothing. Mom going to Landing City, she gonna put on the shit. She's out,
right?
Because she feels like I do this all the time, and the day is my day. And a lot of people say, "Oh, well, Mother's Day," but I feel like the reason why me and Dawn, speak so much of the brothers is because first of all, you guys don't get enough.
True.
Second of all, society has it so bad where there's so many black men is not involved in their children's life. When I know in my personal relationships with people that's a bunch of stuff.
Yes, that's a bunch
and
of
people
stuff.
say, "Oh, well, you big up the men." Well, all the women that I know, majority of them is doing what they need to do. We're gonna do what they need to do. But when I see the breakdown in the communication with our young men in these streets. And a lot of these boys have fathers that because of their moms have personal issues with their fathers, they don't allow the father to have a part in their child's life for their own personal reason. And this is the reason why me and Dawn, we take that time because maybe we could get to a sister who have her personal issues, but know this is a good dad. Because if you don't allow your child to be around their father and he's a good person, you're only making it bad for your kid. You just don't see it right now.
They don't see it, right.
You just don't see it right now.
Yeah.
Let them judge for themselves.
Exactly.
But never get in the way of a person who wants to take care of their kids because there's too many out here who will walk right past their children on the street.
If a father say, "Yo, can I get my daughter or whatever son this weekend?" Why would you say no?
Why would you say no? Because I need a break. Hell yeah, you're coming right now?
Right.
And knowing they need a babysitter. They need a babysitter.
Yeah, because I've seen people that are just vindictive. And you want a break because you feel some type of way about his new girlfriend. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He ain't going to let the kids go. Well, we grown around here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We grown around here. And forget your feelings. If your kid has a good dad and it don't matter if he got a lot of money. No. If he got that time, he going to say, "I'm going to come get my child spent." Let that man be with his kid. If it's Father's Day and that father say, all I really want to do is just spend a day with my kid.
Let him.
Let that man spend a day with his kid. You understand what I'm saying?
This is another thing that I know people that do this. They have children, okay, by, different men. I'll say it like that. Okay, fine. Now, if the fathers all are interested in having a real relationship, if they want to take the child to spend overnight, the grandmother interjects herself and says, "Oh, that child not going nowhere overnight." But first of all, ma'am, I pushed this out.
Right, absolutely. That's my baby,
out, not you.
Right.
And if the father pays support, the father comes. The child loves the parent, loves their father. And you gonna tell me that my baby can't go with his dad because you said he ain't going? Where they do that at?
Yeah, it was
corny.
So. Big Mama got power like that, and
No, Big Mama ain't. No.
She mad. She's still mad at your dad. So now she don't want. See that's some underlying issue with Big Mama.
That's how the cycle keeps perpetuating itself, keeps repeating itself.
But we about breaking cycles around here.
Yes.
See, we about breaking cycles because we already had the status quo.
Yes.
We about building families. It's all about the family around here, and it's all about children. Yes. If they got a father that want to be there, let him. If it's another male figure in your family that want to give your child some good advice or do some great things for your family, especially if it's a boy, let him. Because these boys out here need these men. They need sensible men that's about something, men that's doing something in their lives, be it their father, uncles, cousin, whoever it is that want to do something great.
Yes. We got to big up, acknowledge uncles.
Absolutely.
Sometimes the father ain't there, and he has a brother
uncles,
that wants to step up. Let him. Yes. That's part of the family. He got to know that side too, or she got to know that side. And like you said, brothers, uncles, or any male, especially if he's related to the family,
right?
And he want to be a part, you should let that happen.
But you know what's interesting? I'll never forget. My son was young, and I saw his father's brother, and I said, "Hey, I spoke to him. He was like, I don't know if I want to speak to you." And I said, "Why?" He said, "Because I don't like what you're doing to my brother." Well, that was the wrong thing to say to me. And I told him I didn't give a damn about him or his brother. And I said a few other things. You and your brother can know what you can do. Okay, but I don't like what your brother doing to my child.
Right.
Now, if you know that my son don't have a relationship with your brother, why, as an uncle, first thing you should have said was, I'm going to come and get him so he could come around the family.
Right.
Now that my son is an adult, I just love your son. Nigga. Nigga. Go sit down somewhere. I'm just saying it the nice way. Because I told my son, you can tell him I said that they can kiss your ass. Okay? Mm-hmm. I said more than that, but I'm just being nice. Right. I'm just trying to clean it up some. Okay? But again, everybody, if you have some male relatives who are interested on the father's side, if they want to step in and they want to be a part, allow them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Allow them. Because sometimes some of these dads they walk by the kids, but if they got some relatives who really are interested,
right.
allow these children to know their relatives, know their family, please.
Yeah.
Because the uncles are just as vital and important as the dad.
That's right.
And
true. We forget about that sometimes. We put it all on the pop sometimes.
Yeah.
If the father don't want to be interested, whoever does want to, you should let that happen.
Because, like I said, it's getting out of control out here with our young men.
They need a figure.
And they need and I'm not one of them women because I don't need, my son don't need no man. Your son is a man. He needs to be around a man. And that's just bottom line for me. If your son is a man, he needs to be around a man.
That's true.
And so if your son is out there and you're being petty and not letting you see your son see his dad, we're talking about Father's Day. Then no, that's why we talking about it. That's why we talking about it. Because let me tell you something. Sometimes people wake up. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes people wake up. Sometimes it depends on who they getting the message from. Mm-hmm. But if you out there and you being petty, and you know your son father want to see him on Father's Day, why don't you do something different and say, you know what? You can have your child on Father's Day. You can come see your daughter. You can have your daughter. You can have your son. Because, but that's why we.
It is, but that's
why we're talking about it. That's why we're talking about it.
If people were smart, let them have the kids on Father's Day. Let them have them overnight. Matter of fact, and you going out there because it's hot girl summer and city girl summer. Okay?
And you heard going city girl. Boom. So while they're dead, you can get your city girl on. Whatever you want to do.
There it is. Everybody's happy.
Everybody's happy. So, Shad, before you go off, tell our listeners a little bit about you and Two Cans podcast so they can tune in.
Every Thursday, 8 to 10, it's the Glockwear Radio Show.
Yes,
And
yes.
it's me and Toucan Sam. We host that for 2 hours. We give you brand new music, interesting topics. We have guests that come through, and it's a good old fun time.
It's
We
a
call
good
it the
time.
Glock Party, man. We have fun,
And
you know?
it's some good music, so tune in.
It's the best music.
That's
brand new. Old school, any school, all school. You know it. And, then you have Toucan to come in here and talk about it, too. Man.
Come on,
Nice meeting
2K. We
y'all.
got a
Nice
few
meeting
more
y'all.
minutes
Have a
left.
good
So
day.
come on, Toucan. Thanks,
You're
Chad.
welcome.
Thanks so much.
Where you at, Toucan? We want to hear. So brothers, call us quickly.
we know we long-winded, but we still got about-
267-6019.
We got a couple
267-888-6019. So brothers, we want to hear from you. And and we'll pick this up again next week as well, because this is really interesting. We trying to get you guys some acknowledgement here.
Hello, ladies.
Hey, Toucan.
Hey, Toucan.
How you doing? Interesting show. It was a dope topic. Father's Day. Just that my kids are good. I have 2 sons. Just as long as they call me, text me, acknowledge me on that day, I ain't really pressed about the Father's Day. It's just, one of my acknowledgments of my father. He was around in the later part of my life when I was like an older teenager, and he curved me into like who I am now just because of what he installed into me. But one of the things he said was, he always said that always resonated in my mind was, go to work, and you won't have to beg for nothing. You won't have to ask for nobody nothing, and you won't be in a position where you have to, even in a relationship, you won't be a hindrance in the relationship. You'll be able to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? And that always resonated, and that was good advice.
And that was
is
great
good.
advice.
That
Because
is.
2 can't be in here getting it, okay?
Yes, he do. He
Because
gets his
2 can't
grind
be
on.
in this studio in the morning to the nighttime, almost every single day. Okay, he is always here. He's always here for the radio shows. He's always here for the podcast. He's in here doing shirts. He got the thread machine out there. If you need some printing and stuff done, they in here doing that. So Toucan is like one of the people that I admire the most. He might not know that, but I admire him. I admire EA. They like little brothers that came into my life. You know what? I don't know if y'all older than me because they look so young. I don't even know how they old, but it's like having more brothers and they about something, and these are good men and they out here doing things. And this is what we want to promote. This is what we love to see for young men out there to see that there are black men that are out here doing things and getting it in the music industry, fashion industry, wherever you want to get in there, And so we give their brother their flowers and their props while they're here. Because they can't see it when they're going. So we really appreciate you guys tuning in. And so Toucan's on, and we're going to let him get out of here. But we just really appreciate you guys watching, tuning in. I think it's important.
It definitely is important.
That we, like I said, like me and Dawn been saying, that we give our men and our brothers some props. You know what I'm saying? Because
And guess what? I'm going to see if I can find somebody to give something to on Father's Day.
All right, so Dawn, so she gonna dig in the Rolodex.
I got to scroll through my phone and let me see. Let me scroll through my phone and see. Let me see who I like enough that I want to spend my money on. It might be like 4 different people, but I don't know.
Here she go.
I mean, I got to pick just one, or maybe I got to pick 2. I don't know.
Well, she's on her city girl already, as you can see.
City girl.
So we about to get out of here and let Tunnel Bangers come through. DJ Poochie, and that fly girl from South Philly. But we about to go. We see you guys next Monday. And thanks for tuning in to WillPower UnSurfaced.